Could a purple Jeep be in your future? I certainly hope not. All right. So, but that's not why we're here on a Sunday, is it? Hello and welcome. Welcome to Trucking Answers. It's Mark, your Trucking Answers host. And today I was reading an article, well, recently I was reading it anyway, about driver retention. And they were talking to some executive at some company, and he's like, well, this isn't yesterday. Staying out 2 to 3 months is no longer acceptable. No longer acceptable? All right. Listen, I know many people that watch this are over-the-road drivers, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. Are you out 3 months? Okay. I think any more, that's pretty rare. Okay. Even when I was on the road, they were getting away from that. The longer runs that we used to get where you could stay out long periods of time were harder to find. They're like, oh, we're moving to a more regional, and that's what this person was saying too. We need to move to more regional and band freight, whatever the heck that is. I assume that's the type of thing where they keep you in a certain area or on a certain interstate, maybe. We need to move to that to get drivers more regular home time. They need time when they're told they're going to be home. They want to be home. Oh, do you think? You think? So this is what executives are finally figuring out after 2,000 years of trucking, because there's trucking in scripts on papyrus. Remember that? The ye olde American Trucking Association scripts? I'm just saying, look, I don't see that part of it. I don't really understand, because on the road, I wanted long runs because the whole point on the road was to get miles because you're being paid by the mile. And it is hard to get miles when you're going to be home every 5 days. Okay, I couldn't do back-to-back 3,000-mile runs, which I would get regularly on the road, coast to coast. And then you can't do that if you're going to be home every Friday at 3 p.m. So I didn't want that. I thought, on the road, you're on the road. That's the idea. That's how you made money. You don't make money on the road sitting around at your house. So this person is like, well, drivers want to be, home a lot more. Why? And I'm serious about this. If drivers want to be home regularly, like every weekend or whatever, why do they not get a local job? And I'm serious. If you want to be over the road, that's great. Why don't you stay out sometime to get the miles? And if the answer is, well, they don't have miles, like that, then why do it, I guess is the question. Because if you're going to be home every Friday, you are, you're not doing that much more than a local driver, and probably not making any more money if you got to be home every single weekend, which I'm home every weekend too. I'm not working. And I'm serious about that. I guess I just don't understand it. He's like, oh, drivers, he goes, some drivers want to be home every few days. Well, what is the point of that? And seriously, why not just go somewhere and get paid by the hour? Why is it better? And you know what? I get answers from some men, especially. I don't want to be home with my wife that much. Why are you married? Seriously, again. I hear somebody having to marry, but heck, I don't want to have anything to do with this person. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because guys do complain about that a lot, at the counter when they're harassing the waitress. Love it. Just love it. Is that the reason? I don't want to be home with my spouse? That's ridiculous. So I was really surprised about that an executive finally woke up and said drivers want to be home when we tell them they'll be home. So if we say you'll be home Friday and then the drivers aren't, they're upset. Huh. Yeah. Don't lie to people. If nothing, do not lie. If you're out 3 months, tell people up front. Then I don't mind it, right? But don't lie to people. Get them come and work there and then not do exactly what you said because you expect the driver to do exactly what they said. But this drivers need to be home, every couple days or whatever. Why be out at all? So that's a serious question. Somebody who's home every 2 days on the road is not making any more than a local driver. But if it's your spouse, I guess you got to rethink that. And thanks to the executives that are finally waking up after many, many years of being told that when you lie to people, it's hard to get people to come and work for you. Yes. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.